Hey, welcome to Ultra Kill. This is actually like my second time recording this video because the first time the game was way too loud. So this time the game might be way too quiet, but I'd rather overcorrect and have you be able to hear me than undercorrect and record another shit video. So Ultra Kill's a really cool game, and I'm about to tell you over the course of the tutorial um, basically the tutorial, the prelude, why I think it's so good. So to start off with, why is Ultra Kill really good? I'll just explain what Ultra Kill is. Ultra Kill is a PSX kind of graphics, single player movement shooter game, reminiscent of Doom, very Doom inspired. You kind of go through hell, the layers of hell, and kill demons and stuff. So it's very Doom, and it's really cool. You got this scoring system that is reminiscent of the Attack on Titan fan game. If I uploaded the video, if you've seen the video, I don't know what order I'm gonna upload these in, but yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of that to me. You'll see that bonus I keep getting on the side, projectile boost. This is my favorite thing in the game, pretty much, combat-wise. So I'm using the shotgun, basically, exclusively. This game has something called parrying. Basically, you have like a melee attack, and if you melee a projectile or certain certain melee attacks, you can basically parry it, reflecting the damage to the enemy, and you can also parry your own bullets. And when you shoot the shotgun and immediately punch, you can basically parry your bullets, and they become, for some reason, they become explosive bullets. And that's really cool because you can basically turn your shotgun into a shotgun slash rocket launcher, which is, in my opinion, one of the coolest mechanics in the game. So I tend to just spam that, and honestly that's probably a good thing for the sake of this video, because it means that I won't be spoiling you on everything else that the game has to offer. But yeah, this game has like ranks on the levels, so you can get P ranks by getting S on all of the criteria. So kill all the enemies, do it quickly, and do it stylishly. The P ranks are tied to certain unlocks that I haven't gotten all of. So like even I have more Ultra Kill to explore, and realistically there's always more Ultra Kill to explore because this game's not even finished yet. This is an early access game. They've just released the 7th out of 9 layers of hell, and it's really good. It just keeps getting better. Literally, like, every new one is the best one. The team keeps like upping the standard. It's really amazing. I really can't recommend this game enough. Out of all the like early access games I've ever played, this is by far, start to finish, the highest quality one. So yeah, I mean, give Ultra Kill a shot, right? But like, what about like the story? Well, I don't know what it is because I don't read dialogue in games, and you know, people are gonna call me cringe for that, and they're kind of right. But it's very it's very cool. The whole like aesthetic of the game. I don't fully comprehend the narrative, but I do like the characters. I know enough about the game to know that I like the characters, and the whole aesthetic of it is very. As it goes on, it gets profoundly cool. And it's also got a lot of like skips and stuff that are intentional a lot of the time. Like this ceiling is glass, and this just takes you to like the end of this level. I'm not gonna use that skip, just because I do want to kill all the enemies in this level, even though I already missed a P rank in the first level. But whatever. But yeah, that's kind of a cool thing that you can get. That. Oh, and I'd be remiss not to talk about one of the coolest mechanics. I know I said I didn't want to spoil anyone on anything, but the pistol, you throw a coin and you shoot the coin. What does that do? Well, it does two things. First of all, it reflects the coin back at the enemy, and it reflects the bullet back at the enemy nearest to it. So it's basically like a homing bullet, or like an auto-targeting bullet. But also, it doubles the damage, or like maybe not double. I don't really know the specific number, but it makes the bullet stronger. But more importantly, when it shines, like it like glistens for a second in the air, if you shoot it during that, it multiplies the number of bullets by 2. So you get 2 bullets for the price of 1. And you can use that on your most powerful like weapons and stuff to do absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage to bosses and stuff. And you can have 4 coins out at once. In fact, you can have more than 4 coins out at once, but under normal circumstances, you can have 4 coins out at once. And I think that's really, really neat. One of my most beloved, and one of the most beloved game mechanics, just in general, in this game. I've already died, so there's no point in trying to like kill all these guys and go for a P rank. So let's just run past them, because you can do that in this game. Sometimes you can't always just skip waves of enemies, and oh, that stays broken when you die. I'm doing a thing here. That's like a bug, but it's really cool, so they left it in because the depths for this game are awesome. I think that's kind of just... Oh, I accidentally paused right as the swords machine showed up. This guy's really cool, he's like swords. One thing this game does that Doom also does this, Doom was probably the first to do it if I had to guess, but still really cool, is like bosses from these early levels are just like normal enemies later on, which I think is really cool. And I think like by hiding its content behind the like ranks and unlocks and stuff, like Ultra Kill challenges you to be a better player and like engage with more of its cool mechanics, like the scoring system. Because I mean, you can just play the game as if the scoring system doesn't exist, and that's kind of what I did on my first playthrough, because I just wanted to like get past the levels to play the rest of the game. So like I kind of just, you know, I considered style, and I did like getting the number up, but obviously mostly focusing on just beating the levels, because some of them can be quite hard on a first playthrough. Some of them can be quite hard on a repeat playthrough. So yeah, I kind of like how, you know, by asking you to get P ranks and stuff, the game wants you to engage with some of the other content, or like some of the content that was like presented to you at the start, but that you like fully don't need to engage with if you don't want to. So yeah, I think that's cool. I think this game's just really solidly designed. I want to call it my favorite game, but I will hold off on doing not favorite game. Let me roll that back a little. I don't want to call it my favorite game. It's not quite up there. I want to call it my favorite like single player FPS game, but I don't think I can do that until it's finished. Which, you know, it will be shortly, hopefully. What's my current favorite single player FPS? It's Half-Life, of course. Half-Life's really fun, and we'll get to talk about that when I actually do play Half-Life. But yeah, this game, it's up there. I've played a lot of single-player FPS games. I've played 007. I've played Borderlands, which is kind of single-player. I mean, it's not PvP, which is the main point. And I've played, you know, Half-Life, Half-Life 2. I've played all the Dooms. Not all of them. I haven't played Doom Eternal, but like basically all of them. Oh, I've played Serious Sam. That game rocks. I should play that on the channel. Just, you know, treat my opinion as gospel is basically what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, I think this is a pretty cool reveal that you're getting to miss out on the experience of. These statue guys that were like all over the levels are actually enemies. And one thing that's kind of funny in the later levels is uh, they will just randomly be enemies, but also sometimes they're just scenery, and it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should be afraid or not when I walk into a room and I see a bunch of these guys. So yeah, let's try and mow these guys down using the only thing that I like to do, which is projectile burst shotguns. You can also notice I'm switching between like two different shotguns. That's like a faster way to reload basically. It's pretty cool. And why am I dying here? This is literally the first like act. Oh wow. That's kind of embarrassing to be honest. I've done much harder ultra kill challenges than beat Cerberus. Oh yeah, the other mechanic that I kind of forgot to mention, but is also like a major part of this game, is your health. You can only regain health by like basically getting covered in the blood of the enemies. And the blood only goes so far, so like it's this kind of cool mechanic where when you're on low health, you don't really want to get close to the enemies, but that's also the only way to get your health back, because you gotta get the blood. Which is kind of intelligently designed, if you ask me. But yeah, there's Ultra Kill. I don't want to spoil the rest of the game for you. I think that playing through this game for a first time is a really cool experience. There's a lot of twists and turns. So, you know, I'll call the video there, but thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you do buy this game, because it is really cool.